Let's turn this down a bit. I'm gonna assume the music is not super annoying. If you can't hear me, let me know. Kind of just hanging out, testing the stream. Gonna do a couple things that I was gonna do anyway, and figured I'm gonna test the stream out and see how it works. Gonna talk about some browsers. I got some news with Advanced Themer and Automatic CSS and some tools. And yeah, gather feedback on basically just planning some content out or potentially a course. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But if you're watching, or if you're watching this later, let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up on the video, or let me know in the comments. Contact me on Facebook. What do you think? What do you think about some of this stuff? I'm planning on doing a course that's like, I don't know, what do I got here? Equipment rentals, maybe. I'm gonna do a bunch of service area location pages for SEO, or probably 5 custom post types. I don't know, custom quote forms, maps, maybe some GSAP. I don't know, thinking about just planning a little bit of that, and yeah, just gonna hang out a bit and try and get a little bit of work done. Yeah, I don't know, thinking about just planning a little bit of that, and can't tell. I hate listening to my voice. All right, well, I'm just gonna kind of jump into my stream notes here. So one thing that's difficult with recording videos is like not wanting to leak passwords and client stuff. So I'm trying a new browser, trying Sidekick. You'll see I have this little Sidekick bar here, which is pretty cool. I wish I could hide it on hover, but it doesn't seem to be able to. The cool thing though is like, see ChatGPT, Notion, Google Docs 1, 2, 3. If I just hide this, and I can do Alt 1 to open ChatGPT, Alt 2 for Notion, Alt 3 for Google Docs. So that's kind of nice, being able to toggle between those, and those are not tabs at the top. So I don't know, it's kind of fun. Let's go back to, yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried Arc yet. It's on browser. Hey, this is the wrong, it's the wrong stream notes. Arc is only on Mac right now or something. I don't know. I don't have it though. But anyway, trying out the new browser. So we'll do that. What else? Advanced Themer. Advanced Themer has the LTD coming back. I figure most of my viewers are probably Bricks viewers anyway. So anyway, if you don't already have Advanced Themer and you're looking to get the lifetime deal, this is March or April 12th for everyone in the US. All the EU people, and well, actually everywhere else except the US is rejoicing because they can actually read that date. But anyway, Advanced Themer, yeah, it's coming back. So I don't know, the way I look at this is, will Bricks add these features in the next 2 years? I think it's doubtful. It's doubtful that they add all the Advanced Themer features and everything else that Maxime is going to add in the future. So if you sell Bricks websites, you make money from selling websites, and you build professionally, and you don't already use Advanced Themer, you are, in my view, losing money, because you are spending time likely doing things that Advanced Themer would do for you, or that you can use the interface for. So I'm a big fan. Made a bunch of videos on them, and yeah, that's pretty cool. So I don't know how long this lasts. It says available 2 days. That'll be available for everyone. So I think you can upgrade your license. You can, you know, if you bought it recently, you can upgrade it, and if you've already purchased it, you already have ACF Pro included on it. So that's pretty cool. What else do I got? Yeah, today was the announcement of automatic CSS 3.0. It was a live stream that Kevin did with a lot of the people from the team too that were in the live stream too. It's cool to see everything, and I was able to play with it a little bit in the alpha group, which is cool. So I've already gotten to see how it all works with my own hot little hands, and that was pretty fun. So looking forward to that. It's gonna be fun. And maybe you guys already have this, but if you don't, I don't know if they're running any kind of deal. I don't think so. I mean, the lifetime deal's available again. A lot of people didn't even know that. So, yeah, those are the announcements there. What else? Oh yeah, I've been using PenPot more. PenPot 2.0 came out this week, and it's super cool. I did a video on it that I released today. You can see here the CSS grid, and like you can export it as actual CSS code, and it, like you can import it into CodePen. It's pretty wild. In my estimation, it's ahead of Figma in a lot of ways, and it's open source. So you can actually host it yourself too if you install it, which is pretty badass. So yeah, tools, lots of tools. Yeah, so I'm just kind of streaming, but I'm gonna kind of go through a little bit of my planning for my content that may or may not turn into a course. And again, if you're interested in a course, I know that's not going to be a lot of people. There's too much stuff out there already, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about throwing something out there that is kind of a full build with some of the main plugins and tools and techniques that I use. So I don't know, thinking about doing that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get started on it, I guess. I don't know. I already have some stuff in here. I'll show you guys. So let's see. This is like when I'm gonna be maybe the structure for what I'm gonna be doing. A bunch of different modules here. We got a planning and wireframing. Most likely in Figma. Might do some stuff in PenPot just to show it out, to show it off, test it out, whatever. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, we'll deploy a site. I'm also playing around with like the idea of having an InstaWP or ZipWP like test environment, or it's like basically the blueprint site that you could build along with this. So I don't know, I'm thinking about that too. But essentially, you know, deploy everything and almost likely use a framework, because it just, like, if you're not using a framework to build brick sites, even if it's one you build yourself that's simple and small, you really should be. If you're not using one, I highly recommend it. It speeds up a lot of stuff, gives you a lot of consistency, and it takes away a lot of the guesswork that you might be doing. So I don't know. I use automatic CSS on almost every site. I've done a good number of core framework sites, and you know, it's honestly very similar. And I could probably build with both, just to see, because it's really not that different. I don't know. Just feel like there's not really that much core framework stuff out there, you know. And then, you know, we'll go over frames and tweaking some of the frames to get them to our liking, and probably do a couple Bricks Maven layouts as well, and just tweak those, and maybe check out the difference between the two of those. I know that question comes up a good amount. And obviously we'll have a little module on advanced themer. Why not? We're always asking about that stuff. You know, we'll build some custom forms, and then I don't know, I'm thinking maybe at the end of the design I could do some GSAP and just kind of spruce up the site a bit with design. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of different options. I don't know. I'm trying to think what else would we do, but um, yeah, we're definitely gonna do a lot of custom post types. I am still surprised how many people don't use these, and it just the way the templating works, the way queries work in Bricks, like you can save yourself so many headaches by just using custom post types. So recommend it. Um, yeah. Yeah, okay, cool. We got some people talking in the chat. Yeah, you have a client project that requires front-end submissions to upload videos and images into custom fields. Yeah, I mean that's totally possible. That would be I mean WS Form is fantastic if you're not already using it. I think you can do that with probably most of the top form fields, form builders like Gravity and Fluent Forms. But definitely WS Form. It lets you hook up right to your custom post types and lets you, yeah, basically just connect it right up to all the fields. So that would be. I mean, I'm going to include that for sure. Like, I mean, part of the point of this video is like to get feedback and to like add stuff to this list, right? And get people's ideas, do a little collaboration, right? So, um, I'll just put your comment right in there. Why not? Uh, Paradise. Does Advanced Steamer include ACF? It does. It does. I bought the LTD when it probably the first day it came out, and I wasn't even sure I was going to use it because I already had automatic CSS. But I got it, and I'm super glad I did. It's one of the best deals. You can see here I don't have ACF installed, but I do have ACF here. So it's kind of nice that you know that you don't have to install another plugin. So, and I don't have ACF Pro. I don't have the LTD for it. I have a license for it for the agency I work at, but now I have it. So if you, I think I mentioned at the beginning, but you can upgrade to the LTD with Advanced Steamer that's coming out. So. And I will be showing some Advanced Steamer stuff. I'm not going to really be doing much building in this video. I'm hanging out. I'm going to do a little planning. Just really testing the stream. You can see if people even showed up, and thank you for showing up. I never know what time's good for people. It's like very late in the EU right now. So anyway, definitely going to do custom post types. Lots of those testimonials, services, equipment, FAQs, locations for cities and states, all that. All those are going to be custom post types, and they're all going to be able to be bidirectionally related. So when we do, I mean, one of the things I have some notes here. Like, I'm going to probably, again, I don't know if I'm not married to this idea, but equipment rentals seems like a decent idea for a website to just do a full build on. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of custom quotes. It's gonna be location pages. I mean, these websites are not great. They often don't have to look very good, but they rank really well, and they rely on service area pages and networks of that kind of thing to dominate just the regional searches. So I mean, like dumpster rentals. I'm in San Diego right now, and it's a pretty big market. I mean, it's like the fourth or fifth largest city in the U.S. And we can see here. I mean, waste management, of course, is huge. But this is a service area page. This is a good example of that. We've got our breadcrumbs with the state, city, and then the service. And of course, with dynamic data, both of these could be dynamically generated titles. We would probably do on a location page have this is the post title, or just have, I don't know, just city name as the post title, and then each service would be rendered, you know, by either bidirectionally or just, you know, it's all with templates. So gonna be a lot of custom post types. Looked into MetaBox, but not sure which one to choose. Also check with custom post types, custom fields into own tables with MetaBox. Yeah, I mean both are good for sure. If you have, we've noticed some performance issues with ACF on very large databases, even with this when it's just text, because I think with MetaBox they don't create an additional row per whatever per record, so it's half as many records technically. So I've noticed a little bit of performance stuff. I mean, it's negligible really. It might matter more with ecom. But I mean, what are the secrets to SEO? This is going to be basically it. So I'll just go through quickly this page and stop getting distracted. But okay, so we're trying to dominate local search region. So let me just go to the footer here. You can probably get they actually don't have the locations here, but I can go back a level in the breadcrumb to, let's just go to California, and we'll see here. And this is the strategy, and it's simple. I mean, and this is tried and true. It's been used forever. You can build pages like this with dynamic data. You can import them from spreadsheets, so you can create a list of cities that you want to import and just import it, and then those pages just are gonna appear here. So you're not going in, and I'm not going into this page and editing anything. These are all dynamically generated with templates using custom. This is, you know, probably a dynamic field right here. That's a dynamic field. You know, some of these are dynamic, some of these are not though. A lot of this is not even dynamic. But the idea is to have these pages that are structured, well, not even structured, I mean they're structured, but what I mean is like they're dynamically generated with bidirectional stuff. So we've got helpful resources here, which is unique to that city, right? So you can create fields that you upload for you know, each city. You can have all that stuff. What's up, Mark? Welcome. Hopefully not too late your time. I'm hanging out, man. The sun is up still here. It is not even 6:30, and I'm hanging out. Let me know how the audio is also, everyone. If we're good, if the music ain't too distracting. Going over how to dominate SEO. So we're looking at all these pages. Yeah, this is actually super easy to do. You just create a spreadsheet with the city and what state they're associated with, and you upload it. Honestly, it's not that complicated. I do that, have everything ready to do that. I could do that later. I want to do a little more planning stuff first and get that out of the way. But yeah, WPL import, that's what I was looking for. You can just import it right from a spreadsheet. Super easy. So yeah, I'm gonna look at a couple more of these sites. These are just other examples near me. These are not beautiful sites. Rank well, and if I'm guessing, they probably have a big network of pages somewhere. They've got a couple down here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That must be beautiful on the eyes. Wonderful. But I mean, really the unique content is probably just here down. They've got some related services. These are not even dynamic. These are just dumped. In fact, these are all the same link. I love that. You'd love to see that. So these guys are killing it even without, I would say, doing, look, these aren't even linked. They don't even have actual service pages yet for these cities nearby. These are big markets too. I mean, this is right near the border. This is a huge amount of people, all these people. You'd be curious to see like how they rank, if this even ranks. What does this haul off? Waste management. There they are. Yeah, budget dumpster rentals. That's a big national one. And that'd be a good one to look at. I immediately go to the footer. Start looking for, yep, states. Every state. And probably, if not every, this is not obviously every city here, but this is like every city over 50,000 probably. Yeah, see if you can find site maps. I mean, probably. Yeah. Oh, that's not a very fun one. But you can click on that now. Can I do the XML too? I guess these are always public. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen these locked down, but yeah. And usually these are arranged by when they were last updated. Not exactly. Maybe. A lot of the stuff day after Christmas there. But yeah, I mean, service area pages is the way to dominate SEO for sure. Does Google downgrade pages like this with new recent update for SEO? Honestly, that I don't know. I haven't really been on my SEO game. I used to do it full time, but now I do everything else. Specific project. I don't know. I'm thinking about just either like, I mean, I've just been releasing videos for free, right? So thinking about maybe doing a course, but not really sure. I don't really feel like charging people that much. I'm being perfectly frank with you. I do this already full time, and I don't know, I'm just having fun. We'll see what happens. But I figured this would be a good example. I've got some example stuff here. I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? Yeah, I mean, there's some dumpster rentals. There's like crane example, like crane rentals. I don't know. None of this is very sexy. It's all pretty boring. But that's how you dominate local SEO, and that's how you get insane leads. I'm working with the guy that, well, I can't even show a site actually. I got to remember, like, I can't just show client stuff necessarily. And I got to remember not to leak any passwords. So I've made new Notions, new Figma, new Google account. Oh man. But now I've got it all done. So I'm gonna start getting to this, I guess. I've got my nice chat Jippity prompt here. I'm gonna build a WordPress website with ACF custom fields, equipment rentals, roll-offs, etc. We're gonna have a custom post type of equipment, and we're gonna bidirectionally relate all that stuff with people, testimonials, maybe additional services. I don't know, FAQs, locations. I mean, locations and states and cities are gonna be they're not really going to be bidirectionally related. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Let's see what this gives me. And I think I can do my little shortcut there. I can't press enter for some reason. That's fun. I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'll like just give away the blueprint site or something at the end. I don't know. You guys are my market research. Yeah, I'll leave the video up, I guess. I don't know. Assuming I don't leak anything. We'll leave it up. All right. So what did he give me here? Let's just copy all this. Can I copy all of it? Okay, yeah, WordPress setup. Okay, this is what I want here. Equipment name. Well, it didn't give me my list of equipment. That wasn't very nice of you. I specifically asked you for that. Okay, give me a list of 6 equipment types. The one thing you asked for, it doesn't do. Dumpsters, roll off, excavate. Okay, sure, let's do those. That sounds exciting. I'm really drumming up excitement here. Gonna be an exciting series. You guys get the deadpan California drawl. People would pay for a course on it. You could use it as a lead magnet. Yeah, I mean, like I don't even my mail list is like non-existent. I saw you were doing something with bento. I didn't even see bento to me is either food or the grid, but apparently there's another bento. Yeah, let me know how that goes for you. What else we got here? All right, let's start doing a sitemap, I guess. I don't know. Can I just do the same prompt into Reloom? Let's try. Also gonna try it. I was talking with Adam from the ZipWP SureCart Storm whatever team. Might try that out and like as I said, like put the link to InstaWP type site generation to I don't know, people could build along with the course too. I don't know. I don't have any like experience creating that. It's like a whole infrastructure, right? But I don't know. We'll see. Let's try this out. There's the email leak. Oh well. That's all right. You guys can email me if you want. All right, now let's see what this will do. I hadn't used this in a hot minute, and before I think you could only generate one page, but I believe, look at that. About us, equipment, services, contact, equipment detail, service detail. Love it. Reloom is essentially frames with also this AI, but for Webflow. If you haven't checked it out, and then I'm just using the sitemap generating thing right now. I haven't used the paid one. I haven't even used paid Webflow in like 2 years. I logged in the other day and it's nice. Webflow is nice. It's a nice interface. It's clean without being too complex. I feel like I don't know. It's complex for sure, but it's like I mean it's nothing more than bricks. So we're just gonna keep generating these pages. Yeah, before I'm pretty sure you could only do the home page, which is nice. And I think you could still only wireframe the home page, but like I remember when this was one of the I don't know, it was one of the first AI site generator things I saw from a big name, but it's not bad. Like even the copy is not terrible. I mean, it's generic, but it's not like I've seen way worse. Yeah. So it'll only do the homepage for me, but I'm not even going to use the wireframe here. I'm just using the sitemap generator. I'm wondering, I feel like this is going to be more and more prevalent, obviously. Yeah, Matt, from is it on WP Minute, right? He's interviewing Sam Harrison tomorrow. He keeps calling him Sam Harris, or he keeps calling him some other name. I love that. Not keeps calling him, but I heard him say that. That was great. I love that. That's gonna be fun. I'm tuning into that for sure. Sam Harrison. He is, he makes a bunch of Webflow content, and I guess I'll maybe include a link to that. See if I can find it. Sam. I should find a link to the podcast too. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. He made one or two bricks videos too, and I know he's like kind of promoted it a bit, saying it's kind of the Webflow of WordPress, and he's not wrong. It's super nice. Yeah, Reloom is sweet. I only just found out that it can do this, just like the other week. I think you can just come in here and add pages, like what, FAQs. I don't know if I need to even, do I need to even tell it what to do, or can it just generate FAQs? Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. I just had to name it FAQs. Yeah, it's super nice. And then once this is done, in fact, I guess I'll just hit this. I'm just getting distracted. I don't know. That'll be a good start at least. And then I should be able to export this to Figma. And you can just, that's the nice thing, like with Webflow, you can export the wireframe directly into Webflow and just start building right away. That is, I would love to see this for bricks, essentially. Yeah. Speed up a lot of stuff just to get started. So, install Figma plugin. Let's do that. Let's see. I got to make a new file first. Yeah. What do I want to do? Let me pull this over here. I want to duplicate my wireframe templates here. And let's just, oops, okay. I guess I could rename it in here. See some of my wireframes that I got from somebody. I can't remember who these are. Let's see. Rename 2024 bricks course. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Okay, install plugin. Let's do that. Oh, I guess I already had that. Install in. Come on. You're not picking up my files? There we go. Okay, I can run that, and I guess I have to log in here. Okay. Linked. Ooh, yeah, there we go. I think is it right? Ooh. I guess we'll just add sitemap. Is that the whole thing? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Perfect. Okay. So I believe they're like all in. I'm so used to pen pot now. Muscle memory's gone. Why is it so tiny? What? No, but over here it's so tiny. What did I do? Okay, it doesn't matter. We're not even really. I'm not going into this. This is all just for planning stuff. So let me get a link to this. Copy link. There's that, and then I think I've got. Wait. Yeah. Paste that there too. Okay. How's everyone doing? We all still here? All three of us? Oh man. So you're streaming tomorrow, Mark, right? You're still here? Also, by the way, if you're here and you're not Mark, go subscribe to Mark's channel. I need to get better at like hyping people up. Go subscribe to his channel right now. Mark Szymanski. I will link to his channel. Here it is. I found it. I'm on this. I'm on it. Saw you had some nice growth, my friend, last month. Congratulations. That is great. I love seeing people on the podcasts. I'm trying to tune into this stuff more. It's tough, man. I work a lot. It's gonna be cool. Do I like Notion? I mean, I like Notion. Yeah. I don't really use it. It's pretty cool. I was trying to copy and paste between workspaces, and I can't do that. And that's why can't you do that? Oh man. All right, what else we got? I guess I could start generating more content. We're probably going to do sizes for all these services. I want to do 10, 20, 30, 40 yards. I want to do yard waste. I want to do heavy materials. I want to do, I don't know, all things construction sites. I don't know. We'll see. What else? Heavy materials, yard waste. Yeah, those are the big ones. There is a ton of construction. Not enough, ever. There's not enough housing here, but there is always construction going on. They need to figure all that out. Parking sucks, too. I don't know. I wish we had, like, actual good infrastructure. We wouldn't need half of this stuff. Okay. Anyway, whatever. That's my mini rant. Custom post types. All right, so what do we want to do? We want to do our services. These are our equipment. Oops. Oops. Okay. And where should I gather all this stuff? I guess I could just, I have notes here. We could do this. I feel like I could do this all in Notion, but I'll just do it all in Notion. Let's get used to it, huh? So what do I want it to do? We have a sitemap. Location pages are going to be separate. I think if I really want to do dynamic data, I need to show like repeaters or whatever. What are they called in Metabox? Clonable groups. So I need like subservices almost for everything. So what I want to do is, let me go open Figma. Components. I do want components. I want my headers, and I want my footer. Oops. Footer. And I want my frame. And why is it so zoomed in? This is insanity. Like I could barely read this. Okay. 1920. Let's get these bad boys in here. Yeah, Notion's a little much. I mean, like there's just so many little tabs. Like the fact that you can keep indenting and indenting, it's nuts. I don't like it. Okay. So can I just copy this? Okay. I don't. Okay, I guess this I can just do what is this, 1400? No. 1600. Does anyone do mood boards still? Like I mean I know they do. I'm not. The problem is I'm not an artist. Like I don't even know why I do this job half the time. I mean, I love this job, but I don't know what, like, how I do this job. I don't know, I almost want to do feeling moody. Feeling like a mood board. I don't know. So if you guys haven't seen, this is the Figma file from Brixmaven. If you guys are not Bricks fans, or if you're not already using frames, definitely recommend Brixmaven. It's awesome. You're an artist. That's cool. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like an artist. I make music sometimes, or I used to, and I make websites. I make videos sometimes, but like I don't know, I've never felt creative stuff. Anyway, Bricks Maven. This is basically the I hate calling it the poor man's frames because it's really well made, and Edware is a great developer, but it doesn't have all the components that frames comes with, and it doesn't have quite the same amount of locally scoped variables and all that sort of pre thought out stuff. But there's some very nice stuff, and it's all made with BEM classes. You can get it in Core Framework, vanilla CSS, or automatic CSS, and very useful. Yeah, I got the LTD. The LTD is super value. It's an insane value because it comes with the Figma file, which has all these components. So like, and I apologize, I keep trying to make my screen bigger, but it doesn't. See, how do I change it? Oh, there we go. Why doesn't the shortcut key doesn't work in this browser to do that apparently? So I thought I was doing it. Anyway, hero sections. So I've got hero 1 through 40. And you can select any of the heroes. And you're good to go. Super nice. You have frames. Would you benefit from Bricks Maven? I mean, you would benefit from Bricks Maven only in that it gives you more designs. It's probably double the amount of frames. I think he's up to over 500 now. I don't know if it shows them all here, like a total. But you can see a little bit more of the variety. You know, as I said, like just this one. It's got some scroll effects in it. It gives you more options for sure. And I don't know. I like it. It's nice. How long have I been using Figma? I mean, on and off, just years. But you can see me tinkering with the padding here and the spacing and stuff. It's like I don't really do Figma. I don't really do Figma that much. I mean, I can get by. But yeah, it's super nice to have all these hero sections. And then if I go also to the undo, I have if I click off all the documents, I have all the colors here. So I can like take this and make it light, right? I think. HSL 5? No, that's dark. 95? See, I'm a designer. I'm a designer. What are you talking about? I design. Design all day. Yeah, AT deal is coming back. Yeah, it's good. If you don't have, I mean, I got it on day one. Advanced Steamer has a ton of nice features. It lets you build way faster. I mean, I don't know. I get distracted. I guess we can check out a little bit of stuff here, right? Does Figma help me with the design aspect? Why not just start in bricks? Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I've been trying to get in the habit of doing everything, not everything in Figma, but at least like this process of like, okay, we're going to do features. Oh my God, that's huge. I don't know any of the shortcuts anymore. I forgot them all after using PenPot for like a week. So, but I'll do, you know, I'll come in here and throw some features in, and I might even come in here and change copy, but I'm sending this to a client for sure. And they're looking at it and they're saying, yeah. Or at least that's the idea. I mean, it doesn't always happen that way, but I mean, like, I need people to see this. And actually, a lot of the time, I'll do this even if I'm not going to show it to them, or if like they don't care about the design. Or not that they don't care, but like if they're just like, oh yeah, I want a website, and I'll still do this because internally it helps me be organized, and depending on the size of the project, I can also like pass it off and get this designed, either, you know, someone in town, or, you know, just I don't know. It just depends. Like I really like being organized. I'm trying to be a little more intentional. Like I'm not like a super organized person to begin with, I feel like. So I'm trying to be a little better at that. What do I like about Advanced Themer? I mean, Advanced Themer, what's not to love? I mean, just looking in here, this is just some test page, I guess. Quick add. Quick add's insanely useful. There's a new shortcut. Wait, I don't have the latest one. Is that right? No, I do. Why isn't it working? Shift? Oh, there's a new shortcut here. I gotta turn that on. Keyboard shortcuts on. So S, B, you know, you can start adding stuff. H, A, U, or undo. And actually, I want a div, or no, I want to nest a div. So hold Shift and D, and then UU. And I can get my buttons in there nice and quick. Right. AutoBem. I mean, AutoBem is that's the automatic CSS one, but what is it called? Do I even have it here? Class converter. Class converter lets me make my card new. You can say like, oh, I don't really want to include the I don't need a new CTA div, right? This would really be a CTA. And I don't really need, if you don't need new custom button classes, like, I mean, most of the time I am using button, and I'm using button outline. That is most often the case. Or instead of action, well, action buttons leaving, that's going away. It's going to be primary, secondary, and there will be a tertiary here. So it's very similar to what the design standards have that people have in Figma and other professional designers. So I mean, it's a nice move. A lot of people are unsure about the removal of the button action, but that's gonna be nice. Yeah. Anyway, Advanced Themer. What do I like about it? I mean, everything. All this stuff helps, like visual cues here. I think that even this little tree structure, that might not even be in Brick's core. I don't even know, because I just don't build without Advanced Themer anymore. You know, when this structure panel gets more complex, and you know, I mean, I don't have a bunch of classes on here. I guess I could make some classes. We could make a little couple custom classes. Class converter. Now, I'm actually seeing, I don't know what this thing is. Enable root. What does that do? I don't know what that does. I'll have to try it out. But I mean, Advanced Themer, right. I can't rename these. But I don't know what's going on with that. All right. No one's watching me fumble, right? The tree is ACS, but could be wrong. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it is, yeah. New card description, and then I'm gonna not do those, I guess. And I think this is one of the biggest differences between this and automatic CSS AutoBem, is that there's copy ID styles to the classes. So this is really nice in a way, because you can style everything at the ID before you make your classes. I know a lot of people get confused with naming classes. Is one of the biggest problems, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't struggle with it. When you see Kevin struggle with it, like naming stuff is hard, and so sometimes you just want to design everything and then go back and then add the classes. I've done that, and also like it means that you can have people that know how to design but don't know what BEM is still do work in Bricks, right? So you can teach anyone to come in here and click the design inputs or write CS. A lot of people know CSS but maybe don't use BEM. So yeah, I'll often do that. Like I'll iterate instead of iterating on a class, like I'll come in and do all this stuff at the ID level and whatever. I want my paddings, I want my backgrounds, I want my borders. So I can do all this stuff quickly at the ID level and not worry about it too much. I don't feel like, I mean, first of all, it's not the end of the world if you style the ID. It's not ideal, right? But if we're trying to avoid that, I can always, I can always come back to it later. Do all my design. Let's see, extend classes. I can extend everything to the other blocks, right? And this is the same as, and this is just going to be, let's see, I haven't made classes. Yeah, haven't made classes. I had to double check. So we can extend the styles, every property on the block to every other block within that is children, so that'll apply it. That's really nice for, you know, again, then you can kind of iterate a bit and say you want this. Well, let's see, let's get rid of background color. Let's do EG ultra dark, and that'll automatically change my text. Although that doesn't really help us with the apply classes, but what I can do is extend classes, and I can extend that global class now to whatever, to all the divs all around it. And of course that's not going to do much because now now I've got the ID styling that would need to be removed. Oops. And it's the padding class too, so really it's just the, God, if I back up more, or what have I done? What have I done now? What are you doing? We want to extend the styles, yes, to all of those, except for this, because that has our background. Okay. Now I should be able to, okay, apply global classes and then erase global classes. Okay, so I thought maybe it erased ID styling. I don't think it does. I don't think it does. We'll see if it does. It does not. Yeah. What else? I didn't have anything prepared for like how to showcase AT. Normally I do like 5 minutes of prep and then record a video for 10 minutes and then upload it. So that's usually the extent of my planning. This is a nice utility class though. A lot of people did not know about this in automatic CSS. Let's apply some classes, I guess. Get rid of some of this. New card, erase ID styling, if there was any. Well, I guess we could show that, right? Let's do background. And let's do, and light typography. I guess we'll just put all this styling that I just got through deleting back. Class converter, new card. Don't do those. And erase ID styling. Copy ID stylings to the class and then erase the ID styling. Yeah. So now our styles are all on the class. So that alone is worth whatever he's charging for this. I feel like that's super nice. Let me duplicate this a couple times. I thought I was supposed to be planning. This is why I never get anything done with my planning, because I get distracted. I get distracted with all the fun tools. Let's duplicate that a couple times. Yeah, the quick add on the side is super nice. And again, if I hold shift, that shows the shortcut keys: S, C, B for block, D for div, H for heading, etc. So if you, I feel like I'm playing N64 back in the day. You know, unlocking some cheat code, up down, up down. Yeah, so we can see here also in the structure panel, and I have a more detailed video about this. Check it out if you haven't seen it. But this structure panel here, let's, if I zoom in, can I zoom in here? So we've got this blue outline indicating that that is a class, and then that is the same class right there. So new card heading is the class, right? And that one's the same. So anytime you click on these, it highlights in the structure panel. So if I open all these, I click on, well, buttons don't have any, but the heading block will, right? And the text and the block itself. So lots of subtle design indicators that indicate when you have styling, if you're on a class. Again, that little red indicators, the ID styling. And then if I click off the class, that little blue indicates there's a global class on there. So yeah. B70 is kind of pricey. Yeah, it's I just can't agree. I mean, like I build websites for money. I mean, they pay my rent. I make money off of websites, and AT makes it easier for me. I mean, also I already have it, right? It's easier for me to say that. Like I already own the LTD. But I do think, you know, all these nifty shortcuts. I can see that that is a contrast error, and I can do X mode. And the other big thing that if you're building client sites is the strict editor settings, right? So excuse me with while I close some of these notifications. I got people playing video games, but the right, the controlling of the strict edit mode so that I can actually give people access to bricks and not worry. It's pretty cool. So being able to turn what people can do, turn it on and off, it's pretty powerful. Mark, AT looks awesome. Does it have a query manager? It does have a query manager. It is pretty new. I honestly have not messed around with it very much. I don't even have anything in my blueprint site. I need to go check it out, how to do it. But my understanding is that I actually don't quite understand what the advantage is, except that you can store more custom queries, of course. But I thought, oh, okay, so there's a button here. That's cool. So I guess, yeah, you would just have like a little recipe that you pull up, and you know, I mean, there's a custom query editor in Bricks here, right? Too. You can write PHP directly. So I don't know if the idea is just to make this reusable, but definitely something to check out. I would love someone else to make some videos about Advanced Themer so I can watch them. I would like someone who actually knows what they're doing. JK. Anyway. Let's see. How long have we been going? It's been like an hour, right? Look at that. Almost exactly an hour. Look at that. The query builder in Jet Engine. Yeah, I have not used Jet Engine. I'd love to see it more. I mean, what is it? Jet Engine Query Builder? Or Query Manager or something? Query Builder. Okay. Okay, so it's like a whole dashboard where you can come and set it. I mean, yeah, though this looks decently complex. There's a long article. That's pretty cool. I'd be interested to hear like what your if there's sort of like a growing pain or something using bricks, because I haven't I was using Divi and not doing a lot of query stuff. Use some Oxygen, but I mean Bricks has been super nice with queries for the last whatever 2+ years that I've used it, and yeah, I'd be interested to see how that works. When I used Quickly, they had kind of a visual interface that was kind of like this. I think it was a little complicated, like everything with Quickly, but yeah. I am not an affiliate. I don't think AT has affiliate. Dude, if I was an affiliate for Advanced Themer, I could maybe retire. No, I get I get messages all the time about this thing. I don't think they have an affiliate. He would have told me, surely. Surely. Yeah, you know, he would have told me. Somebody would have told me. Metabox, you would like real world tutorials for that. Yeah, I mean, Metabox is super nice. I build event systems with it occasionally. See if I can pull something up here that won't leak all the client details. I mean, I don't think any of my clients would care, but I'm trying to be respectful of people and not leak anything. Yeah, custom fields. Just trying to see if we have. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. It's just the back end, right? Who cares? Here's a site I'm working on with Metabox with event start time, event end time, event end dates. And I mean, this is a pretty common use case. It's not anything super complicated, but it's on the template side. Let's see. Event archive. Doesn't really matter. Both of these, I'll look at the event single. And let's see. I think we've got the only like slightly custom thing here is where is it? On the conditions here. Event start time. That's only showing if it's not empty. Maybe I do need to go to the archive. Yeah, I think I do need to go to the archive because the only custom thing really is the PHP that it filters by date. That we have a date formatting thing, and then let me see here. Query. So it's just ordering it by event start time, meta value, and then we have a meta query here that does an echo by today's date. So anything greater than or equal to today's date is showing, and anything in the past gets moved to the archive automatically. So that, I mean, that's like that's the main thing probably that I use Metabox. I mean, and you can do that with ACF. There's nothing particular about that that's unique. I don't know. I'm trying to think if I have any other projects that have the Metabox thing. I don't know. I'd have to look. But Metabox is great. Metabox, you can extend your whole plugin set with it. I mean, the nice thing about it, and I don't nearly use this as much as I should. Oh, I don't have Metabox on this one, but Metabox has, it shows you the PHP when you're building it, so you can have it. You can kind of extend it directly in the builder and copy the PHP and you reuse it. Okay, probably gonna take off soon, but let's see what else can I do. Import the custom post types, or I already got the locations, equipment, people, and testimonial custom post types made on this Bricks course website. So maybe I'll import stuff. I don't even think I need custom fields for these, right? What groups? Okay, I made location details. Oh, okay, I made a spot for a map. So we'll do the map. No, we won't do the map. Map's complicated. Let's just import all the states. Let me pull up my trusty AI. Give me a list of 50 US states. Sorry, Puerto Rico and Guam and whatever other territories. Okay. So I'm going to put this in a spreadsheet. Close that. Sign in. Oh, no, wait. I think I have it open, right? Yeah. All right, so we'll do dates, old. What? I don't want the formatting. Why you take? Why I don't want formatting? Come on. That's no good. There we go. Okay, so this will be Bricks course import sheets. So I will hopefully start making out these sheets for, we'll do states, and then I'll duplicate that. So I have cities, because we'll also need states for that. But let's just, I guess let's just test the import, huh? Are the blog posts on my personal site automated? Yeah, they're all automated. Yeah. And so is the tweet that goes out that definitely looks like ChatGPT, which it is. I'll show you that if you want to, if you want that. It's super easy to set up. Yeah, I can help you go through some options. I mean, if you're not using any automation things already, there's a billion options. I'm using active pieces to do that. And I mean, it'll also post real blog content. So let me just do this real quick, and I will, because I'm trying to be disciplined. All right. Field group. Custom post types. Locations. Okay, let's import these. Let's just see this. I mean, I don't know why this wouldn't work, right? Download a file. Can I put, I don't know if I can put, can you put Google Sheets in here? I don't think you can. That'd be so awesome. No, there's been a critical error. Please don't tell me I broke the site. Oh, God. All right, that would have been awesome. Let's just upload a file. Or wait, let's download it. Yeah, Mark, I have a video on, I think on the exact flow, actually, on, I don't know, it's like a it's under a 10-minute video on active pieces. I'll show you real quick after this. So there's the import, upload, download. I hope it doesn't leak anything there. Do I use AI for blogs? Yeah. A lot. I mean, good blogs you are getting humans to read, but like, I mean, let's be real. Let's be real. Are your clients writing blogs? I don't know. All right, let's import these as locations. Step 2. What is this? Node states? This is kind of new. I don't know. That's like, I've never seen that. All right. So what is this node version? Did I do something wrong on the upload? New items, new locations. What's up with this node? Have I never seen this before? I don't recognize this. I don't know if this works. It should usually just state page title, or actually sometimes it says it. I don't know. Whatever. I'm overthinking this, I think. We're just gonna have that as a custom field. Is the okay? Identify, yeah. Blah blah blah. All right. You don't use AI for blogs. I don't currently. I've learned a ton from the YouTube. I mean, are you getting content writers to write blogs? I hope people are paying for that. Okay. Sorry, I know there's like a delay here, so I'm like catching up to the chat here. All right, so they were all created. Okay, they were not all created. This was not all created. Let me download as a CSV. It's embarrassing. You know how many times I've imported and like I've just never had problems? Oh man. Locations. Yeah, check out Mark's videos. This looks like a little more normal. It's the same data tag that, oh god, no. No. Oops, auto identify. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we have our states. States are created. And what I'll do after this is not... I'm going to get off soon. I got to start cooking dinner. Look at that. The sun's still out, though. This is beautiful. Thank you guys for tuning in. If anyone's watching this after the fact, that's cool. Thanks for tuning in, too. I'm going to make some dinner after this. We got to hang out with the boys. Just Google down. I mean, yeah, Google downranks AI content for sure. You need to be crafting AI content in a meaningful way. So, so yeah, that's a good place to show active pieces, I guess. Let me actually pull it up on another screen here so I can log in and make sure I don't leak anything incredibly important there. I'll show you this blog writing template that, and you can, if you just sign up for a free active pieces account. In fact, if you do it, I will give you my affiliate. So I get free, we both get free stuff. But this will let you, yeah, perfect. So let me pull this back. And all right, so just turn this music down. I can barely hear myself. Yeah, I'm going to, yeah, so right, so the AI thing, AI content, you can't just write the whole article with AI. I mean, you can, but you need to write it in programmatically semantic ways that are like differentiated. You're giving it useful prompts and you're feeding prompts within the prompts. So if I look at this is a blog post that will, this is a site that I'm working on. Ooh, that's not published. Let me see if I'm on the right one. I wanted to make sure I'm on the one that's published, actually. Oh, here, second page. So write blog for main website. So this website here, this flow here takes a Google Sheet. It takes the row in a Google Sheet, and then it takes whatever sheet I pick, and then it says ChatGPT act as a writing in semantic H1, H2, H3 or an article about, and then it pulls in that row dynamically. Adhere to these guidelines. So you can write guidelines in the row B column or column B. And so if you want specific guidelines for each individual blog post, you can write them in there. Return only JSON objects that contain the attribute title, blah, blah. So this is all a template, actually. So this will write ChatGPT articles, and then it will store that in whatever JSON values, and then it'll loop on those items. So it'll go back to ChatGPT and then say, I want you to then write a section on the loop articles, again, following those guidelines, and it's part of a bigger article called, and then that's referencing the past steps here. So then it does that, and it stores that, and then it loops around and keeps doing that. So it's writing pretty unique and long form articles. I mean, it's still all AI, and if you read it, it's it's not the most amazing, but this is also a template. This is me barely doing any tweaking, just coming in and filling in what I need to, and this will auto post to WordPress. So it's going to go and create the post based off of the title of that article. Going to be the content that it's fetching. You can set featured images too if you want to add like stuff into the flow. You can come and say, I don't know. I don't know how you would actually fetch images with this thing. I'm sure there's ways to do it for sure. But you could, have it go to a previous step and fetch those images, and then you could have it set to send an email and send a Discord message. So um, that's just a flow for writing blog posts where all I'm doing is coming in here, clicking on, or not even coming in here. I'm coming into a Google Sheet, or I have a bunch of stuff lined up and I just post it into a Google Sheet and it writes an article on each row. So, yeah, I could sell the setup of this. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea. It's like nothing's turnkey though. That's like, I don't know, nothing is really set in stone. It's all evolving. I'd love to have it more organized and all that stuff, but so like this is my video flow where anytime I upload a video, that's my unique channel ID. It's going to create a blog post, and I have it set very simply for my website, but it goes to my website and it just posts it with the whatever the YouTube channel, whatever the channel title is, all that stuff. So pulls it in dynamically, posts it to my Discord, and then it says write a tweet alerting people about my title of my video, and then create a tweet. So I just got sick of how fast does it run? It runs every 5 minutes. So it's like instant. I am on the free plan. Oh no. Sorry, I'm not on the free plan. I have the AppSumo deal. Yeah, active pieces pricing. But the free plan, I don't even think like. And honestly, Mark, if you want to test it out, I can set you up with like whatever your own workspace, because I'm not using anywhere near. I have client stuff running on here, and I'm nowhere near close to my limit. I don't know what my limit is. I don't want to click into account area in case I link stuff. Yeah, man, you can automate everything with this. That's a social post, that's a tweet right there. So like, let me just, I don't know, I can come in here. But yeah, you can get away with using the free plan for sure. You get 1,000 tasks a month. And then, oh man, you can even pay per task. You can host this for free too, Mark, if you're comfortable self-hosting it on a cheap VPS. I don't know how. I think you mentioned you have grid paint, so you could probably pretty easily hook it up here, and not pay anything more than whatever a cheapo server costs. But I mean, you can pay for the cloud. It's the cloud plan super cheap too. They don't even list how much it is. They've changed their pricing, I guess. I don't know. Before there was like a $15 a month plan, and I don't know, but it's open source, right? So you can modify this. Oh yeah, it's like Zapier but way better. Yeah, there's definitely some limitations in the sense that like the templates, for instance, if I go back there, actually there's like 5 templates last I checked. Okay, there's like 9 templates. Including though the one that I just showed you, right? Long form SEO articles. That's one of them. So I am not smart enough to go in and program all the stuff I just showed you guys, to be honest. But you can automate social posts. You can have this do a bunch of LinkedIn. You can have it generate leads for you. I mean, there's LinkedIn. Oh, there's no LinkedIn actually, but there's webhooks, right? So you can like hook into anything that has webhooks. So you basically, how it works is you create a trigger. Any trigger, you can switch the trigger to app events. You could have this set to scheduled. Wait, no. Change or schedule, right? So you can have it set to run every X minutes or every day. So if you want a blog post like every day, you could do that. Yeah, this was on AppSumo at the end of last year, end of 2023. Yeah, I mean, look, you guys are the only people watching. If you guys want to test it out, send me a message. I can just like invite you to test it out too if you want to try it. I doubt I'll even know if you're using it. The other super nice one, if I can pull it up, I got a couple automation tools. I got way too many automation tools, guys. Don't be like me. But Task Magic lets you automate all kinds of stuff. It now automates browser apps, but you can, in fact, I can't really show it off right now. I have another video on it, but just go check it out. You can have it scrape. So what I just showed you, like with this kind of stuff, you can have it go and scrape a bunch of website data into forms. So like, one thing I'm working with someone on is scraping all the data from Seniorly. Well, probably not all the data, but you can scrape so much data. So like you can search for, she's trying to get a bunch of senior lead information. So like particularly in Los Angeles, particularly in California. So you can have it scrape the city, the title, the address, the features, the description, the reviews, the price, the pictures, and you can have it paginate through this. And I can just turn it on and go do other work and come back, and I just have a crap load of data. So, and then you can have it automatically import this, and you can actually use TaskMagic to physically build the pages in WordPress, which is pretty wild. It takes a little finagling, but it's really not that complicated. But definitely check out Active Pieces, because that's free. That is a free one you can check out. Super affordable pricing. TaskMagic's a little more expensive, but I got my money's worth out of it, because you can scrape a bunch of data for people. And I mean, like the amount of people that want to do LinkedIn outreach, or that want to scrape individual listing websites like this and then create their own version. So like if you want to create a competitor to, or make the Yelp of your service, you can pretty easily do it. And that's kind of the goal here. Show people how to do that. But I'm gonna take Mark's advice and I'm gonna charge people for it, maybe, huh? Right? That's the selling your knowledge. No, I mean, I want to help people out too, though. So whatever I do is affordable and good value, I hope. Anyway, I think I will call it there. I talked a lot and a bunch of nonsense. Hopefully there was some interesting stuff in there. And I appreciate you guys sticking around. And make sure you check out Mark Szymanski's stream tomorrow morning, I think, right? So I'll be there. I'll be spamming the chat, you know me. And yeah, you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Do more of these. Yeah, man, maybe. It's fun. It's like way less pressure, I feel like, the just kind of chatting and doing a little work. Surprisingly so, even because it's like the longest I've ever streamed, probably, for this channel at least. Yeah. Cool. All right, guys. I will see you later. I'm gonna go make some dinner, and take care. Tune in and let me know what you guys think about the courses. Keep me posted, and like I want to do a little collaboration to do it. Like get people's input, get people's feedback, find out what's useful. So, all right.